So here we are at a hotel called Base Camp in Boulder, Colorado. They knew I was possibly coming here. I think that this halfway dissembled smoke alarm thing is probably that, but she definitely cut into this finger 2 nights ago, my last night at the Bear Creek Cabins up there. She made that really deep and super painful, and also continued to do that one. Not sure if last night they were in here, but I do know that this finger, this middle finger, is incredibly stiff. All of them are swollen. Um, Shows signs of manipulation by her on all my fingers. Um, I just saw some blood on the bed. I don't know if that's my blood or if it's most likely one of the dogs bleeding from something. I don't know if Vita's bleeding from the nose again after inhaling so many copious amounts of toxic shit. I did get a weird vibe from the guy that checked me in and then the girl that was there. I'm not sure what they're telling these people. It's so funny. One thing that they're not telling them is that they are psychopathic drug traffickers that rape children for money, and that I don't do any of those things. Um, I know that that's not something they're telling them, and that I'm being repeatedly victimized. Yeah, she's super close to just breaking this arm. She just doesn't. She has no restraint. You know, she's not used to having to restrain herself. Like I said, this psychopathic, torturing, crazy bitch. I mean, she's probably pretty much just spent her life doing anything she wanted, anytime she wanted to, whomever she wanted. And they took a homeless woman from Hawaii and put her into my attic in my home in Hawaii. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff on this bed. But definitely feeling that shit in my nostrils, and most importantly, the dogs won't even get up. If anybody else owns dogs, they know that when you wake up in the morning, they want to go outside because they want to go to the bathroom. They're excited to start the day. But this is my dog, and we have been here for at least now 12 hours, so they're just done. I would love to, if somebody would not help psychopathic drug trafficking, raping, murdering pieces of shit in the world, but everybody seems to want to help them. And it would be nice if we could find a place where the people that work at the front desk or the people that work in the building or whatever don't want to help psychopathic rapists. So, I'm not sure what to do or where to go or how to deal with this, but you can look on Miho's face is like, I'm giving up. So, this really, really deep cut that she's made will cause this finger to become more deformed over the next day or two, and more. You see the amount of dead skin on there now? There'll be much more dead skin on there tomorrow. But yeah, you can see actually how deep that is from this angle. Like, very deep. Very, very deep. This is very cartelish to do the torturing. What's not cartelish is not doing the murdering part. But this is very cartel. So, yay! I wonder how much of a presence the cartel has here in Boulder, Colorado. I wonder what it's going to be like when the American people realize that the cartel owns the United States, just like they own Mexico and Guatemala and Honduras and El Salvador. And how all these people running up there to escape that are going to run right into the belly of the beast. And soon, with their influence and their control and their efforts, this will be just like living in Mexico. How fun without the beach. Hi, sweetie. Mijo is just so drugged, confused, beaten down. This is the dog that they have repeatedly beaten while they raped me right next to him. This is the kind of people that do this. And I'm pretty sure that the people that rented the room right next door to me with children, yeah, don't ever be fooled. They will use any sort of manipulative situation or ways to create a false dialogue. And to bring some kids along creates a nice little false dialogue is, we're not rapists and murderers. Just remember, every cartel member probably has children. Really doesn't matter. So, I'm pretty sick of this. I'm pretty sick of running from fucking hotel to hotel trying not to get raped, sodomized, and tortured by some crazy insane bitch who used to be just a straight up meth head on the streets of Honolulu, Hawaii. And that's it. A nobody. And now she's somebody. She's somebody. So, pretty disgusting. The state of humanity is pretty disgusting. But yeah, the air conditioning vent thing or the heater thing, whatever, which way you're going to use it, it pretty much just goes right outside. So anybody could put that whatever drug, I'm believing it's isoflurane, straight into the venting system on the other side of this wall, which is on the walkway to here. And they were doing like, and why I would suspect that family with the children is because they were doing noise, like trying to cover up for the crazy bitch up above me. They were making lots of noise so I wouldn't hear her crawling around up there. I always hear her crawling around up there. She can't hide that, you know? There's no way that a child running on a walkway sounds anything like somebody creeping above you in a attic space. But they didn't have the refrigerator to use, which was probably a big bummer for her. Well, I'm going to attempt to get Vita to go to the bathroom, but since we're right on the street here, she's probably not going to want to do that. She doesn't want to get up. She's done. She is super done. I think she might be 8 years old. All the twitching and everything, the signs, the bleeding from the nose, I mean, my guess would be that these two animals, including myself, have cancer and lymphoma in our eyeballs, our kidneys, our lungs, everything that Kitty just died from. Because Kitty died from inhaling this toxic shit that she has to pathologically use in order to never miss a day of touching my vagina. Because that's how crazy this bitch is. Every day she must touch my vagina. That's how crazy she is. She's completely insane. I don't know why all these people love helping her, and that's okay. I think that they will follow her upon their death into the bowels of hell. And she won't mind going there because she already lives there in her head. But I think every single person who has laid finger on this whole situation and caused suffering to my animals, caused the death of my cat, and caused me to be repeatedly raped, sodomized until my sphincter is broken. I think that they were going to follow her into the bowels of hell upon their death. And these things will be marks upon them for the rest of their time on this planet. That's what I truly believe. And I am hoping that God will wake up and protect us